Hi everyone, I'm Jess. This is my channel Chilling Like a Villain, and this is the Unpopular Opinions book tag. I'm so excited to do this. This tag was created by the Book Archer. It's been everywhere, so it's a bit old now, but I have so many unpopular opinions I really want to tell you, so yay, let's get started. Disclaimer, if any of these are your favourite series, which some of them definitely are, please don't be offended. This is just my opinion. I'm sure people hate my favourite books too, it's fine. Okay, so, first question is, book or series that you don't like. Popular book or series that you don't like. And oh my god, okay, I mentioned this in my wrap up, which you can go and watch, which I will try to remember to link in the box, but please don't hate me, but it's yeah, I told you it was going to be some of your favourite series. I did warn you. Yeah, normally I read, I try to read what's popular, just to have my own opinion on it, and a lot of the time, if I don't like it, then it's reasonable. I can say, it was a good book, but it wasn't for me, or it was okay, or whatever. This one I just honestly didn't like. I know it was really hyped up, and I did get spoiled, so it felt like I was reading the beginning of something. I know it's book one, but I didn't feel like it was worth it because I already knew all of the stuff that happened in the later books anyway. But this first book, I did not like any of the characters except Nehemia, basically, and I was just, bored and really annoyed at them, and I didn't really like the writing, so yeah, I just didn't like it. Let's not go too much into that. Question 2 is a series that people don't like, but you do like. And for this, I picked Delirium by Lauren Oliver. I really like this series. The first one, I read it ages ago. The first one, it's okay, it's a good book, but the second one is amazing. And then I really liked the third one as well. And I don't hear about it a lot on here, and I hear that people don't like it for some strange reason. I don't know. I know there's the smallest element of insta love a little bit, but I really like it for Lena's character development. I really like Lena and Hannah's relationship. Yeah, I just think it's a good series. It's a nice little series, and I think that people should give it a chance. Question 3 is the book where the main character did not end up with the person you wanted them to. And for me, it is The Hunger Games, and I'm not even going to go into it. You all know. Let's just... Question 4 is a popular book genre that you don't like. For me, it's YA contemporary. Also, probably new adult contemporary. With contemporary, it's very hit and miss for me. If it's quite dark, then I like it, but if it's really over dramatic, like Colleen Hoover, then I don't like it so much. So it really just depends, but often I just don't like the characters and I don't like the decisions they make. I'm often more forgiving of character mistakes in fantasy genres or magical genres, just because you can kind of forgive them for making stupid decisions in extreme situations, whereas in contemporary, you're not in that situation. So when they make stupid decisions that I wouldn't make, it's like you were making them because you are a contemporary person. So I can't really gel with that very much. Question 5 is a popular character that you do not like, and for this one I've got 2. The first one is Augustus Waters from The Fault in Our Stars, because let's not even get into the whole thing with John Green, that's a discussion for another video. And Jace Wayland from The Mortal Instruments, because I just find them both so pretentious, and I just don't care about their trauma. Oh no, they're just pretentious and patronising, and no one really speaks like that, and I don't get the obsession at all. Also, Jace, something terrible happening to you when you're little does not give you the excuse to be a douchebag when you're older. This is this thing in all of YA that I just hate, where you just get this really horrible guy, but it's okay because there's a reason. No, no, you don't just get to act horrible to people for no reason. This is why I don't like these characters. Next is a popular author that you just can't get into. And for this one, I picked Cassandra Clare, author of a million series set in the same world, but primarily The Mortal Instruments and Infernal Devices and Dark Artifices. But yeah, I've read the first three Mortal Instruments books, and I really didn't like them until the third one. And the only reason I read them all was because of Jocelyn and Luke, and I really liked them, and I thought they were cute. So I just asked my friend what happened to them in the later books, and she told me, and so I don't need to read the rest of them because I really don't care. The writing isn't special to me, and also way to use all of the similes all the time. Similes that don't even make sense, that I just hated. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be reading anymore, because I've also read the first Infernal Devices, and I've heard that that is better. But again, I just found it boring. I just didn't like it. So I'm just going to stop with this author now, because I've read 4, and I just don't like her writing at all. Next is a book trope you hate. Now, for this one, I'm cheating again because I've got 2. But first of all, sass equals strength. Now, this is where a character is called strong just because they're kind of sassy or a bit snarky. And yes, fighting back verbally and not taking shit and standing up for yourself is strong and it is good. But there's other ways to be strong. It's lazy almost, I think, because it's not showing the inner strength of a lot of people. It's just, straight away they can come back with something. Okay, right, fine. But what about characters like Sansa Stark, who is very strong, but not always good with a comeback? She's quiet. It's getting tiring, I think. Just having all of these characters that are really mouthy, and you just think, where are all my shy girls being awesome? My second choice for trope you hate is bad best friend. Now, this is where most often in YA, the main character has a best friend who is completely opposite to them, who also just happens to be a terrible friend. I remember in the Hush Hush series, her best friend is made out to be terrible, but often it's just like slut shaming and stuff that they do to their best friend. Why are you two friends if you disagree with her so much? And also you're just judging her for no reason, because often it's the genial main character who's really sweet, and then you have the crazy best friend who goes out with a lot of guys and all of this stuff, and people just judge them, and it really annoys me because I would never judge my best friend for that. I don't know about you guys. And also, they always just ditch their friends as well. Like, in all of these books, as soon as they meet their vampire, angel, demon, monster boyfriend, they just sort of like ditch their friends, and it's not good. Next is a popular book series you have no interest in reading, and this one is The Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. I've just heard that it's really similar to other YA stories, and if I wanted to read the same thing again, I'd just read the good ones like Hunger Games. The next one, I haven't got the actual question written down, so I can't remember it, but it's basically, where did you like the TV show or movie better than the book? This one is really, really clear answer for me. It's Outlander by Diana Gabaldon. Now, when Outlander first aired, they split the series into 2, and I watched the first half of the first series as it aired, and it ends on a cliffhanger, and I was like, oh my god, they can't end there, I need to know what happens. Luckily for me, there's a book, so I just read the rest of the book to find out what happened before the TV show started again. Big mistake, because I adored the TV show, and it's although it's very faithful to the book, I just didn't care about the book. I didn't like the characters, even though I loved them in the TV show and they're doing exactly the same thing. I think the actors just brought like life and personality to the characters more so than in the book. So yeah, I'm not carrying on that series because they're all really massive as well. And also it might have something to do with me not really liking the second half of the book as much as the first, but really, I'm just gonna watch the series because I just think it's better. So that was the unpopular opinions book tag. I probably have loads more that we didn't get into, but thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon.